Hi everybody, how are you today? Today's video is going to be about all these really good nourishing foods that are going to help you support a healthy immune system. My name is Kelsie Michaud and I'm a certified health and life coach, and I help people to lose weight sustainably because they will be mastering effective habits and mindset, and that just helps them to become the healthiest version of themselves. So I came on last week really quick and I just told you about a quick few foods that will help boost your immune system. Well, today I'm going to dive into like a whole bunch. I have 15 of them. So grab a pen and paper and get ready to write these down, because these will help you stay healthy and strong all year long, but especially now when we really need a healthy immune system. So having that healthy immune system can be a major plus during cold and flu season, and especially now with this current COVID-19 pandemic. So while, quality of sleep that I talk about and regular exercise and of course proper hand washing and social distancing are all important factors that will contribute to a healthy immune system, the food you eat will also play a super key role here. So, in particular, you're going to want foods containing things like vitamins and minerals that help really strengthen that immune system. Hi, Sherry. Such as like vitamins A, C, D, as well as zinc and omega-3 fatty acids, and also, of course, antioxidants. So let me get started, because number one is bean and legumes. So adding beans and, adding beans to your meals, like black beans and garbanzo beans. There's also white beans and lentils, and I love them all. They can give you such good benefits and so many benefits as well. Just one cup of these fiber-rich beans, they will give you like 13% of your daily recommended serving of zinc, and having a sufficient amount of zinc can actually help shorten the duration of cold. And beans also they give you micronutrients like iron and magnesium and phosphorus and B vitamins and folate, as well as, it's being a plant-based protein. And you can use them in things like soups, and you can make dips out of them. You can make like a nice black bean dip. I actually have a recipe for a black bean dip that I'll leave in the comments for you. And you can even mix them with meat. And I actually, last night, I just made some nice lean ground turkey I cooked up, and I had some garbanzo beans mixed in there too, which was really awesome and really tasty. So number two is berries. Berries are so good for us. They have so many antioxidants, like our blueberries and strawberries and raspberries, and they also have vitamin C, and they have flavonoids too, and all, like I said, all these antioxidants. And these actually help neutralize our damaging free radicals in our body and can lower the risk of chronic disease. And flavonoids can be helpful for reducing like upper respiratory infections as well. So you can add those to almost anything that you want to. You can add them into a salad, into a smoothie, into your oatmeal, top them on some toast, throw them in your yogurt, or just eat them on their own. There's so many good ways to have berries. And broccoli is a staple in my house, because my girls, that's like the go-to vegetable for them. They absolutely love broccoli, which I'm glad about, but it's like we have it all the time. But it's so good, so that's a good thing. And broccoli it's a super nutrient dense cruciferous vegetable, and so which means it's got lots of vitamin A and C and E. And actually, if you have it raw, broccoli will give you like higher amounts of vitamin C that way. And then cooking it it's still good, but cooking it just slightly will actually release more of the vitamin A. So it's funny how these vegetables, sometimes depending on how you actually cook it or consume it, will depend on how you are receiving the goodness from it. So, and you can add broccoli into a pasta. You can have it with breakfast. You could mix it up with some eggs. You can make like egg muffins with some broccoli in there too. And you could just have it as a snack. You can eat it raw as a snack, or you can dip it in some hummus. Those are just a couple ideas for your broccoli. And then there's eggs. Eggs are another staple in my house. They're my main source of protein, because I don't like a lot of meat. I'm not a huge meat eater. I'll have some, but eggs to me are my biggest source of protein. And so luckily they're so nutritious. They're immune system fueling food, and they add, just add all this good immune system fueling food to your diet. So most nutrients are found in the yolk, and a lot of people shy away from it because of the fat. Well, it's actually a good fat, so it's okay to have that. And it's also got vitamins A and D and zinc and selenium. And eggs are just a great protein snack. Like if you have a hard-boiled egg, I keep a whole bunch of hard-boiled eggs in the fridge at all times so that we can always add them to a snack, or just have them, like a lot of times my daughter will want a nice bowl of fruit for a snack, but I'll add some hard-boiled eggs there with it, so that way it's more of a balanced snack. So she's not just getting carbs from the fruit, she's getting her carbs, her healthy fat, and her protein, and I'll have that as well, too, sometimes, which makes a great snack. So, and you can also, of course, eggs, you can do so many things with them. You can scramble them up, you can you have them with like a nice piece of avocado toast to make it a nice balanced meal. You can make a quiche, and you can throw lots of veggies in there. There's so many different ways that we can make eggs, omelets, and throw veggies in there, and poached eggs, and so the list goes on and on. But then there's also fatty fish. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan. I don't like any seafood, really. I wish I did. I really, really do. And I've tried it. I tried so hard because I know it's so good for us. But for those of you who do like fish and seafood, salmon is really good for you. Salmon and mackerel and herring. They're excellent sources of omega-3. I will get my omega-3s from my chia seeds. I'd rather eat them that way. But if you like fish, the salmon, the mackerel, and the herring are really, really good options. And they also have fatty acids like the DHA and the EPA, which can really help activate that immune system, those cells for your immune system, and decrease inflammation. How awesome is that? All these things that these foods do for us. And fatty fish also has natural sources of vitamin D and zinc. So just one serving of wild salmon meets your daily recommendation for vitamin D. So, you can make like a quick like sheet pan dinner, or used smoked salmon instead of deli meat. Then you're not getting all that processed meat. Sherry, broccoli and salmon for dinner. Yes, that'll be perfect. Nice healthy meal for you and boost that immune system. Awesome. And ginger is another really, really good immune booster, because ginger is known for its many medicinal properties, and some actually include helping to help with sore throats and inflammation, and helping to really boost that immune system, the function of it. Ginger can also, it's known to help decrease inflammation in respiratory infections too. So, they say food is medicine. I firmly believe it. Look at all these good things these foods are doing for us. Ginger, you can grate it, into a soup, or use it in a tea, however you like. Grate it over your salad, however you want to add that flavor. And then there's Greek yogurt. That is definitely another staple for me. That's something I have every single day, and it's so good for us because it's got probiotics. And that bacteria can help with your give you a healthy gut, and having that good balance, or proper balance of the good bacteria, is really important for a healthy immune system to help fight off any of those foreign invaders. And you want to look for Greek yogurt and other types that have the live and active cultures, and then it contains the variety of the probiotic strains, things like that. And yogurt's also one of the few sources that actually gives us vitamin D, which can help improve our immune response as well, and any other infections, and which actually helps boost our moods too. So win-win there. And with yogurt, you could actually use yogurt as a replacement, other than just eating it as is. Use it as a replacement, like for mayo, things like that. And you can make a nice breakfast bowl out of it. Add lots of berries or even frozen fruit to it, and that's where I'll add my chia seeds. I'll mix that in. Sometimes I'll add in some ground flaxseed to it. Sometimes I'll add some PB2 or PB Fit, or a scoop of protein powder to up my protein. Just depends, but always, with some extra fruit as well in there. So it's always fun to make different combinations with my yogurt. Oh, even some pumpkin seeds too, which I'm going to talk about. I'll throw in my yogurt, and some unsweetened, why can I think of the word, coconut flakes. Some unsweetened coconut flakes I'll throw in there sometimes, or cacao nibs. So there's so many different combinations that you can make it fun when you're having your Greek yogurt and you're getting your protein in, you're getting some good immune boosters. And then there's honey. Raw honey, it actually undergoes less processing than your traditional honeys, and it contains more antioxidants and the antibacterial compounds. And these compounds help you to stimulate your immune cells and fight off your allergies. If you've ever heard of getting local honey, because it helps with your allergies. And you can just add a little spoonful to some warm water or tea just to help you stay hydrated, or use it as a natural sweetener in your baked goods, your oatmeal, even your yogurt. Say if you have a plain Greek yogurt and you want to add a little sweetness to it, you could spoon in a little mixture of honey. You can even add it to your smoothies, things like that. And then, of course, there's your leafy greens. How could they not be on this list, right? Leafy greens, like your kale and your spinach and your collard greens, there's such good sources of vitamins A and C. And vitamin A, that actually plays a really critical role in our immune function. It regulates our cellular immune response, and it decreases our inflammation. So these leafy greens are also packed with, lots of antioxidants and flavonoids as well. And you can, obviously, with this, you can make them in a salad. You can use them in stir fries and smoothies or soups. Hi, Nan. Thanks for coming on. And last night I actually threw in some spinach with my ground turkey and my garbanzo beans or chickpeas, however you want to call them. And it was really, really good. And then there's your lean meats, which was my ground turkey last night. But lean meat and poultry are really good sources of zinc and B vitamins, which play a major role in how the body reacts to, with our immune system. It's also a great source of protein, an important building block, which will just, repair our tissue and fight inflammation. So you can add, chicken, or even beef to soups. You can also use broth too, bone broth, and throw a lot of veggies in there and make a nice healthy immune boosting soup. And I used my ground turkey last night with some onion and garlic and chickpeas, and what else did I have in there? Oh, some nice mushrooms, some white mushrooms, and I put it all over some spiraled zucchini. So that was really good. And I actually posted that yesterday, and I have the recipe there too with it if you guys want to check that out, and it was really yummy. And you compare it with any sauce that you like, and the sauce that I had actually had chickpeas and kale in it. So it just boosted that up even more. It was really good. And then there's oats. Starting your day off with a nice bowl of oatmeal, and then you can top it with seeds and berries. That can make for a really strong immune booster for you. So just 1 cup of rolled oats gives you lots of antioxidants and the polyphenols and things like that. And zinc too. Zinc actually helps support your immune system by actually limiting your inflammation that can be so damaging, and helps fight off those infections by helping with that development of your white blood cells. So oats will also give you lots of fiber too, which can help lower your cholesterol, and then also will strengthen your immune system. So you can try making overnight oats so that they're already ready for you, ready to go in the morning. And you can use them. You can make no-bake granola bars. So you can make your own without having all that preservatives from a store-bought bar. And oranges are on my list as well, because oranges and other citrus fruits like grapefruit and lemons and limes and tangerines, tons of vitamin C. And research actually shows that being deficient in vitamin C may actually impair your immunity while extra doses can actually reduce the duration of your sickness. So vitamin C, it's actually a water-soluble nutrient, and that means that the body doesn't store it. So you need to keep replenishing it and keep it in your diet. Keep going with it. Keep having more oranges and more citrus fruits. And strawberries have a lot of vitamin C too. And citrus fruits, you can add them to your smoothies, you can add them to salads, you can have them as a snack. So many different ways we can try all these different foods. And then pumpkin seeds, as I said, I'd mentioned earlier, pumpkin seeds are really rich in vitamin E, and that definitely helps to boost our immune function as well. And they're also high in unsaturated fatty acids, and they also have zinc. So just a 1 ounce serving will give you 15% of our recommended daily intake, and it's got tons of antioxidants and other important nutrients like iron and copper and magnesium. And I love to add those to my yogurt. I'll sprinkle them in my yogurt or in a salad. They're awesome over a salad too. And sometimes I'll even have a piece of avocado toast, and I'll sprinkle a little bit of my pumpkin seeds on top of that too. So many different ways we can eat these really good foods. Hey Chad, how are you? Thanks for coming on. Okay, so on to number 14. We're almost at the end of our list. We're on to sweet potatoes, and sweet potatoes are really rich in beta carotene. And, the body will actually convert that into vitamin A. So just like one medium sweet potato gives us our recommended daily allowance of vitamin A, and it also gives us nearly half of our vitamin C for the day too. So sweet potatoes, they're also tons of fiber, magnesium, potassium, your B vitamins, which B vitamins give us energy, and lots of antioxidants as well to help us fight against any disease. So you can use them, you can actually make toast with them. You slice it nice and thin, you pop it in the toaster. You can make enchiladas with them. There's so many different things. We can just bake them. You can stuff them, slice them down the middle and stuff them with some beans. So many different things we can do with them, but those are another one on our list for our immune boosting foods. And last but not least, number 15 are our whole grains. Whole grains, like oatmeal, like I mentioned. There's also millet and quinoa and barley and buckwheat and brown rice. They're really great sources of these plant compounds like the polyphenols and the sterols and fiber. So eating enough of these, eating really good amounts of this fiber can just help lead to just a really good healthy gut and immune system. So our whole grains will give us lots of selenium, which is an antioxidant, and then our B vitamins, which is energy for us, and also some minerals like our iron and our zinc and our copper and magnesium. Things like that. So you can try your whole grains with, when you're doing meal prep, you can make grain bowls, you can make a quinoa bowl, oatmeal that we already talked about, you can make that and make that some overnight oats and have it ready for you in the morning. Lots of different ways that you can use your oats, and even just have some brown rice as a side with your nice lean protein for dinner, things like that. So if you have any questions at all about the content I just covered, about any of these foods or anything else that you think that you should be adding to your grocery list to help boost your immune system, please feel free to reach out, leave it in the comments, and I'm going to leave that recipe for the black bean dip in the comments as well. And let's see, Sherry, will you be posting this list? Of course, Sherry, I will definitely post this for you. After this video is posted, I'll go back and I'll post the list. I'll write it down for you along with the recipe. And that was a great question and a great reminder for me too. Thank you. And also, if anybody wants to dive deeper into their own health and weight goals, if there's anything you're wondering about, or if you're feeling a little stuck lately and you want to know how to go from where you are to where you'd like to be, I'm doing complimentary consultations. You can book a call with me. It's about a 30-minute call, and we'll see about taking you from where you are now to where you want to go. So if there's nothing else, if there's no other questions, I'm going to hop off, but I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.